Hi everyone, so Canada Day is coming up in a few days, and being Canadian, what better thing to fold than a little maple leaf to celebrate Canada Day. This is something I designed, I can't really remember, but I think it was about a year ago. It might have been for last Canada Day, and yeah, I'm really glad to be teaching it to you today. So with that being said, grab some paper and let's get folding. Alright, so for a model this size, I used a 6-inch square. This model is medium level complexity, so yeah, not too easy, not too hard. Alright, so let's start white side up, and let's valley fold in half. Alright, now let's unfold, rotate, and repeat. Let's unfold, and now let's valley fold this edge to the center line. And let's rotate and repeat. Alright, now let's rotate, and now we're going to fold this edge to this center line. And again, let's rotate and repeat. Alright, now you want to bring this point down to this point. And do the same on this side. Like that, so we kind of have like a paper airplane fold. And then let's rotate, and we're going to do the same thing. Alright, now you want to pull out one of these corners and just lie it flat. We're going to make a crease behind here, and then we're going to open this up and squash fold on the existing creases. So we should have this. And then we're going to do the same here. So again, just pull it out, flatten, making a crease on the other side, and then squash fold on the existing creases. Alright, now let's rotate and do the same thing on these two corners. Alright, now we should have a coaster base. Alright, now, let's keep it here. And now we're going to make a blend space, which means we're going to fold all these four corners to the center point. So let's take each corner and just bring it in, folding through all layers. And do this all the way around. Alright, now let's unfold all of those and make sure these raw edges stay inwards. And now we're going to open sink all of those creases that we just made. So let's open this up. And I'm going to take the center point and just push it in. And we're going to make these side creases here. And then to open sink, just push this in, kind of bring these edges together. And now we should sort of have like a big rabbit ear. And we're just going to open it up again and then just squash it out like that. Alright, this is a little bit tricky, so I'll do it again. I'm going to open here, and we'll make a crease on this side, and this side, and then, essentially just make a rabbit ear with these two creases on the side, and then the center one in the middle, and then just squash fold on the existing crease. Alright, and then we're going to do the same on the other two. Alright, and now we should have this. Now, just realized you're supposed to do this colored side up, not white side up. I should have something at the start, but I'm just going to go quickly change that. Alright, and now we have the base for our maple leaf. Alright, so now we're going to turn over to the white side, and we're going to lay it out like this. And we're going to take these two top points and fold them into the center, making kind of another paper airplane fold. And actually we're going to do them with the bottom ones too. Alright, now let's unfold, and we're actually going to keep these ones folded, and we're going to open sink these bottom ones. So let's open it up, and then it's a little bit easier to see. We have just our center point, and then we're going to pinch a ring or a square of mountains and then push it in on the existing creases. And then we should have that. Alright, now same on this side, just open it up and open sync. Alright, and now we should have this. Alright, and now this is going to be the bottom of the maple leaf. So what we want to do is we just want to valley fold this up on this crease and just open it up and flatten like that. Alright, now let's start working on the actual leaves. So let's turn over, and what we're going to do is start working on this one. We're going to take this edge, just make it a mountain fold, and we're going to make 2 valley folds in between it, just so that the edges align, kind of making like a crimp. And unfold, so we have our creases there. Alright, now let's turn over. You're going to want to take this edge and bring it to this point, and what that means is just to push this over. It's not going to lie flat, and we're just going to align the crease with this point so that it's flat like that. Alright, so we should have this, and turn over, it should look like that. Alright, now we're going to shift this bit over to the left a little bit, and we're going to bring this point that we just made to this long crease. Alright, so now we should have something that looks like that. So what we did is we had it like this, we essentially kind of halved it, and then we made a half of a half. Alright, now let's open this up, and we're going to outside reverse fold it like this. Be very careful not to tear it here, because it's very easy to tear. And the fold's just going to go down to the center here. And then flatten, and we should have this. Then we're going to do the same on the other side, so I'll show it again. We're going to valley fold here, just bringing edge to point, and then shift this over, bringing this edge to this edge. Alright, so we have that, and then we're going to open this up, open up here, and outside reverse fold, again being very careful not to rip the paper. Alright, now it won't totally lie flat, but we should have something like this. Alright, now we're going to focus on making this lie flat. So what we're going to do is turn over, and we're going to make a crease in between this crease and this center one. And it's going to be a valley fold, so we're going to flatten just so that the edge lines with the center crease. Like that. And then do the same on this side. Take this edge and bring it to the center crease and flatten. And now the model should lie flat. Alright, so we have that. Now we're going to make these ends a little pointier and make it look a bit nicer. So we're going to valley fold down on this existing crease, and we're going to fold up. How far? It's up to, it's kind of hard to see, but it's this point here. We're going to valley fold down, or mountain fold down, valley fold up, so that that point touches the top of this crease. And same on this side, so that, where is it? So that this point, this very first point, touches the top of this long crease. Alright, so we have that, and then let's pleat again. Pleat using these bottom ones, because this will be offset a little bit, so we're just going to extend the existing crease to the end for the mountains, and then the same with the valleys. And then now we have much more even spikes for the leaves. Alright, now we're going to do the same on this other side. I'm going to go a little bit faster. So we'll take this main edge and we'll just crimp it in between the other two edges. And then we're going to bring this crease to this crease. then the same crease to the crease that we just made. And then unfold and outside reverse fold. And then do the same thing on this side. Alright, now let's make it a bit easier for ourselves, maybe. And we're just going to squash fold this center bit. Actually, no. It's easier for ourselves if we just go on this end, bring this edge to the center line, and then same on this side, this edge to the center. There we go. Sometimes it's just easier to do in smaller steps. Alright, now unfold, valley, mountain fold down on the existing crease, valley fold up so that the first point here aligns with this mountain fold, same on this side. And then replete, extending the existing creases. And now we should have 2. Alright, now we're going to do the third one. Just before we do this, my crease behind here accidentally came undone, so we're just going to turn over, fold this up, and spread it out like that. So yeah, you want to make sure you're doing your third one on this point, the one where the corners are folded in and not open sunk. So you should have this big flap on this side, and then this is the one that you're doing the leaf on. And the leaf is the exact same as these other two. And just a quick tip, when you're making the mountain fold and valley fold, you just want to unfold these so that you can actually open this out. Otherwise, if you have these folded, they're kind of locked in place. So yeah, just unfold them and then you can make the mountain and valley. Alright, and then you can fold them back. Alright. And now we have basically the 3 branches of the leaves done. Alright, now we're going to hide some of these white parts here. Alright, so let's open up here, and we're just going to take this edge here and bring it up to the white line. And then same on this side, we're taking the edge and bringing it up. Then you want to, we're going to do sort of a rabbit ear, so fold both of them at the same time, and then we should have like a flat crease in the middle. This can be a little finicky with all the layers. Yeah, the best move is to open it here and then have your thumbs in here and then squeeze until you get to the middle and then flatten it out like that, and then bring this to the left. And then just to make it look nice, let's just reverse fold it in. Alright, and then now the way is covered. And we're just going to do the same thing on this side, essentially just a rabbit ear. Alright, now we should have this. Alright, now there's some white bits here that we can also cover up too. So let's open it up here. Let's do this right side first. And we're going to take this white edge and bring it up to this one. And then on this side, we're kind of going to do the same. So go from this point up to wherever the point for the other one is. It should be just at this point here. And then this will keep wanting to come down, so just make sure you fold it back up. And then flatten. And we should just have like a reverse fold here. And then we have this white bit here, so we can just reverse fold that down inside so that it matches up with the white edge. And now we should have this. So there was this white bit here, and then now it's folded over like that. So I'll do it again on this side. So you just want to open it up and reverse fold, bring this edge to this edge and mirror it on the other side. and then reverse fold in, lining it up with this white edge. Alright, and let's bring this up, turn over, and now we should have something that looks like this. Alright, now one thing before we finish the stem, we're just going to take a quick look at these. There's going to be a little pleat that forms in here, and you want that pleat to go all the way to this point, as far as it will go. Like that, just to make it a bit neater. And then do the same on this side. You can see the pleat kind of stops here, and then we'll just bring that all the way. And then do the same on this side. Alright, now we can start working on the stem. So let's turn over, and we're going to valley fold up here. It might be a little messy here, that's okay. And then we're going to bring this edge down to this edge. Only lightly crease it. And then we're going to bring that light crease up to this edge here. Like that. And we're only going to fold to the center line. And then do the same on this side, just making a crease between here and here. Alright, now we're going to unfold, and then we're going to make a fold not in between these 2 points, but just a little bit before that. So we're just going to valley fold down straight, and yeah, we're just going to cut a little bit before these 2 points. So there's no real reference, just about there. And then we're going to valley fold down again on that point, and then we're going to fold it in. And it's going to go up to where that point ends. So like about here, and then flatten. And you want to make sure that this this red crease here is straight down, that it's in line with the center crease. And then do the same on this side. So go to that point and make it to about there. And then we're going to valley fold or squash over, and it's going to be the same length as this one. You should know because this point should end at this point here. Alright, now we have this, and if you turn over, the stem has a little bit of these things going on. So what we're going to do is just valley fold the stem up, and then valley fold it down a little bit, just so that we get rid of some of that. And then to get rid of more of it, we're going to take this edge, bring it up, and then squash so that this raw edge reaches this red edge here. This doesn't totally matter, it's just so that, yeah, if you look on this side, there's this red bit here, and then now it's clean on this side. And we're going to do the same on this side. You can bring this out to make it easier. Alright, now let's turn over and maybe just make it look a bit nicer. Take this and we're just going to pleat it upwards so that it's in line with this one at the top. And you're going to be pleating on this thick part here. So just bring it over, and yeah, you should have this thick bit here. And now the leaves are more in line rather than being so far apart like over here. And now let's do it on this side. Alright, and there we have our maple leaf. I hope you had fun folding this. Happy Canada Day, and as always, have fun folding.